MR10, this relative of the comb, is quite a unique weapon. At first, you could think it aged like fine milk, but if you look on the other side, it could be spoiled milk right on release. This is a set of shotguns, secondary shotguns, that uses pistol mods. Has many problems, but at the same time, it has potential. I have one of the ribbons that I consider unique for the way it works on the IPS with the elements. And that's why I have my interest on this weapon came around. Also, it is the next weapon on the list for a level cap. But now let's take a look on how the build goes. What are the problems with this weapon? First, let's take a look on it clean. Status critical chances terrible. Critical multiplier is average. Status chances unbelievable. You know, it's what you expect from the the shotgun. Slash weapon, increasing fire rate and pellets. Yeah, lots of status, negligible critical chance. That's the comb translated to the Kohmak, and then the twin Kohmak, which is this one. So we have our IPS, or slash is going to be the highest on the distribution. We have also a where am I blind? Yeah, multi-shot is not showing up here, but this weapon has an increased multi-shot. It's not, it's above average. So yeah, or it should be above average. Yeah. So the thing is, the weapon is gonna fire more pellets, and it's gonna fire faster the more you shoot it. Another thing to notice, 80 rounds on the magazine. Ammo maximum is 240, so you got 4 magazines to use. Without any, that's the first problem of this weapon, is ammo. Without any ammo mutation, either from your carrier, a pistol ammo mutation, the Aura, a pistol scavenger, I think it's called, or a pistol ammo mutation on your Axle slot, there is not gonna be possible to work around this weapon. It chews through ammo. It just chews through ammo. This is one of the few weapons that actually has recoil. You will feel the recoil of this thing. Starts off pretty slow, no mods at all. Yeah, you would say it's not that much, but if you put a fire rate mod there, things get crazy. And also, you could tell by that's the third problem, the spread. The accuracy is terrible. It's awful. It's a shotgun. So there are many problems with the weapon, but it has potential. I am suspicious that it is a weapon with a multiplicative CO. I haven't looked at any charts or anything like that, but I think it might be multiplicative, because once you add the galvanized shot, the damage is just crazy. Damage is really just, you start deleting stuff. Yeah, but it's at the same time it's hard. I made the slash build to test if it was possible to work with slash with the weapon, to work with the slash it has. Using critical chance here is something somewhat questionable because it's such a low crit chance, but due to the high amount of pellets and the multi-shot that you're gonna get, you are gonna be seeing slash like every time. It's not gonna be every shot. Like, you're gonna see a bunch of numbers coming up, and there will be quite a considerable amount of critical there. Let's take a look. I was just charging my arcane. Can already kill, but again, the problem of the weapon is already popping in. You can see that my magazine and my total ammo just went down dramatically, and now I only have a few shots left. Fire rate feels amazing on the weapon. It feels like it just makes it kick off, and you can see the amount of damage I'm being able to pull out even without the full stacks of arcane secondary dexterity. So potential, yes, but the bad sides are really there. You feel them a lot. Yeah, it's just how it is. Another thing that it is a problem, I think it only has might have only one innate polarity. I think it starts with a Vazarin. No, I have 7 Forma here, so you're gonna have to put a bunch of Forma if you want to make this thing work. This is one of the weapons that I believe it should have a Kuva version, but we don't. So, other uses. This is ignoring crit. You know that heat can work without crit and just fine, especially with heat inherit. My Riven. We're taking the biggest portion of damage from the weapon, which is slash. And this one, it takes away slash, increases magazine, and gives it heat. So the thing that you get now is heat. You're gonna get like a ton of heat procs, because tons of status chance, you know. And now with Cascadia Flare, stacked just like this, amazing. This is the build that I'm gonna take to the level cap. It's gonna be the heat build, because once you armor strip, there's nothing that's gonna survive this. But with armor, it's not effective. This one I'm really not trying to delve like deep, because I want to show you what the weapon can do. But just like this, there's gonna be a few clips of the story that I did on the day during the video. But really, it is, I feel like, just kind of hard to say that it is a great weapon. You know, primer, yeah, it can be, but might be too much stuff just to. There are other secondaries that apply much more status much faster than this, and you're not gonna have ammo problems. Yeah, I was gonna make a build for viral here, which we can do now. Nothing general, we freeze, we can get our galvanized out, diffusion, shots. And also on these builds I have 0 space left, and like on the slash one, this one already has the ammo mutation. But that's the thing I was going to say, you're gonna need some ammo, some stuff for the ammo if you ever touch the weapon. So kind of hard. What else can we put here? We can work with the critical. At some point I just don't know what else to put in, and then that's where the critical, I end up putting the critical. We're going viral. We can put a Bane. A Bane's Rainier. Other than that, anemic agility is here. Kinda like this, and this one would even have space for it. Probably, so I have dexterity. Let's get some stacks. I don't have any hope that this will work. Haven't tested it, but I don't have any hope this will work with armored enemies, but we're gonna see just now. has potential. Maybe you focus a little bit more on the critical, get your ammo mods, your ammo mutation mod, and you use Nourish, we could see something interesting here. Something very interesting. But the primer things already start to get crazy, but look at the ammo. It's just really problematic. I haven't armor stripped yet, so armor stack. I think with armor stripped targets, yeah, there's no chance. You know, probably, I would say that 95% of the weapons will kill everything that's armor stripped, but this is kind of interesting. I'm saying 95%, but because if you mess around enough in Warframe, you'll see that there are weapons that are not gonna follow that rule. They just won't. With only armor strip and like armor strip viral, that's not gonna work for everything. That's what I wanted to show you guys about the Twin Kohmak. I'm gonna take it to level cap, but yeah, I think this weapon kinda aged like fine milk, or was it released like aged milk already. Ammo consumption, low ammo reserves, accuracy awful, recoil exists, recoil simply exists. Look at this. Yeah, recoil exists. A lot of investment because you're gonna have to put a lot of forma. This position isn't even the best. It's, I think, 1.2. So yeah, but it is interesting. Of course, it's Warframe. A lot of things are interesting, but they're not viable. A lot of things are possible, but also not viable. This is something usable, but not even close to meta. I think there should be a Kuva version of this one, potentially with 3 to 4 times as more ammo and a secondary fire that just shoots the ammo from both shotguns at the same time, like make like a one-shot. Kind of what I think they should have gone for. Maybe you could use the primary fire as a primer, you know, get the viral and some stuff there, and then use the secondary to just delete it. That's what I would do, and how I would have this weapon is just to... It's a shame to see a weapon like this that could be more. It is interesting, of course, but too much stuff that you have to fix in order to make it really viable. It's just my opinion. You can do much more with weapons that are cheaper to make, cheaper to build, and get much better results, much easier, and we're gonna give you much less stress. It's just yeah, after the level cap that I'm gonna do with this one, I think it's gonna be probably the run to retire this weapon. Yeah, I was saying about my Riven because I do think it is super interesting. Rivens that can completely change the, let's say, the damage type from the weapon, because by having this negative slash, I'm just taking away the highest stat distribution, like the highest from the IPS, and putting in something else. That I think that's really good, really interesting, allows you to do much more stuff. I have a Riven like this too for the Pantera. If you guys watched the last live stream, you guys saw it. This was also decided that it was going to be this weapon on the last live stream. Yeah, I have been a little bit absent from the channel last week because I got sick, but I'm not sure if I got like food poisoning or if I got like some kind of a virus or something like that. And this week I'm currently, like right now, I'm having some terrible insomnia. You can I probably look like worse than the gun right now, but it is what it is. Hopefully things get better soon. And I plan to stream probably tomorrow. I'm gonna release this video today, which is Tuesday, and then probably gonna live stream tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about the twin Kohmak. Do you expect any other version of this weapon in the future or not? Have you ever built this one? Thoughts about it? Thoughts about the whole comm mechanic? Or yeah, just talking about the comm. We got a Kuba comm making it Kuba twin Kohmak. Probably not gonna happen, but yeah, we can dream, right? Yeah. Leave it a like, comment below, consider subscribing.